anybody during a robbery.
You did.
It's our opinion. That's traumatizing. You probably gave someone PTSD.
100% I did.
You haven't said a word, so. So you're probably.
All right, so these criminals gotta rank themselves. These criminals gotta rank themselves from the least serious to the most serious crime. What the fuck? Hey, yo. What is the crime, though?
I did. 100% I did.
So what is that? How many people is that?
I tried over 100 people. But the
Okay.
Go back. Just go back. Just go back.
listen.
The ex-cons will start ranking by appearance. They aren't allowed to mention their crime sentences or time served until later. Damn.
I don't know.
All right, so I'm gonna rank them by appearance. Let's see. First of all, this old head, I'm putting them. Yeah. Second, I'm putting this old head actually first. This old head look like Freddy Krueger, bro. So it's this old head, then it's this guy, cause he just looked like a Trump supporter. So this old head, this guy. Not gonna hold you. Not gonna hold you. Nigga look like Joker, so he's going next. The reason why I'm not putting the buff guy up there is because, like, you know, people are just intimidated by big people to the point where, like, they probably don't even do shit and you feel intimidated and you probably call the cops just because. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it like that.
He's too jacked. He's in the joint. You got a picture over here. Come on up. You.
In between?
Something about you. But
So
I
where
think
do I
there's a
go?
little violence there. You stay right there. I'd put me about. I'll swap
Get
with
here,
you.
get here. Okay. All right, that's fine.
Get in here.
I think the girl at the end is probably.
Off the rip, though, off the rip, putting the black guy at the most serious is crazy as fuck to me. But, nigga, bro. This old head, look at what he did. He put the queer girl, right? She looked like she's a little, like a stud, right? He put the queer girl, and then he put the black guy. Like, this old head is definitely old school, bro.
Unsuspecting, you'd probably be over here a little bit more. So I would put you towards that side because you don't look like you've done anything too crazy.
Too crazy, right? Yeah, I agree. She looks innocent.
I'd come to you guys' side. Quiet
Damn.
ones always did a lot of time.
And then this guy, he just say, let's put the melanins up front, bro. Everything that he's about to say right now is like,
She looks innocent.
I'd come to you guys' side. Quiet ones always did a lot of times, so you haven't said a word. So, so you're probably in the right spot.
I'm just thinking. I'm trying to think and see if I can switch with Pops. Come over here with me, Pops.
Okay.
Come on.
I'd agree with that.
Something about you that I'm puzzled about, you know, the tattoo, the way you talk. I'm not sure about you down there, you know. You're going to move over here.
All right.
You want to switch with me? Okay.
Let me see those tattoos.
My tattoos?
Yeah, let me see them.
Those are done on
You're
the
over
street.
here.
This is
I'm
prison.
over here, right? See, I'm over
Over
here.
here.
Those are
Right here.
street. Tall guy with the hat. That's a drug charge. I put that on. I put that on least serious if it was me.
I'm with you. That is least.
Okay, yeah.
It's drugs. Who cares about them?
Let's see. Anybody did enough time to have face tattoos?
I actually got a face tattoo
Oh, wait.
right here.
Oh, it's covered up. You
covered it up?
cheating.
Sometimes, like, I'm telling you, there's that twerk. You're like a serial killer. Oh, you could have been.
Could have been.
It's just that click, you know, it's like, I would have a drink with you.
I'm gonna take that as a
For sure.
compliment.
But you got to go up there right now. You get me a little nervous.
Which side? Over,
All the way,
over
all the
Pops?
way, all
Okay.
the way. Pop, you stay right there. You
I
can't
don't think
fool
she
me.
did that much of a serious
Come on.
crime.
Think I'm right here? Okay.
Yeah.
I think the last two should switch. I think he probably did the worst crime.
Almost,
She did
like
the least
40 minutes.
worst crime. By appearance, that's just my opinion. She looks
let me
very
see.
like angelic,
Serial
like
killer.
innocent to me, and he just looks more rugged, like he's willing to do something a little more dangerous, in
She
my
did
opinion.
time. See her hand tattoos. And she's like that nurse that killed somebody, though. You know, they kill him with the stuff.
You think everybody killed somebody, man?
When I was in prison, a lot of the dudes that were in there for serious crimes didn't look like they were
Yeah.
in there for serious crimes. If they looked like the typical dude you would see in an office, I was like, that's a sex offender. I'd put you on like a bank fraud, forgery, burglary type of scenario. You've done time, but you've done lots of different stretches of time. Nothing crazy all at once is my guess.
Same.
A lot of people who did like really serious crimes, they end up finding their zen in prison. And so they'll just be this like calm aura about them. Or they've done so.
No. You got to go over here.
This guy went down when he was young.
And what are you supposed to do?
Slap him back.
Call your
Thank you,
sister.
Pop, man. You in the old school. Listen, I'm not going to abuse her. I never hit a woman in my life.
This gentleman over here, he interrupts people a lot when they talk. So he doesn't have that respect value that people, so there's
And I think that'll lock it in.
All right. So this is what they ranked themselves. Okay. All right. Old head is still there. Damn, this is very different from what I ranked them. I mean, except from the big guy. Yeah, I would change a lot. Definitely would put old head first. Don't know why. He just look very like a mob boss type shit. Him. Then he's two. Then it would be him. And then so that's 1, 2, 3. I would say 4, 5, 6. He's dead last.
Nope.
absolutely not.
We're gonna lock this appearance ranking in.
I was charged with misdemeanor DUI with injury.
I was
Damn. Misdemeanor DUI with injury. Okay. That's not that bad.
charged with delivery of heroin, conspiracy to distribute heroin.
Hey, yo. Like, damn, delivery of heroin. And her eyes is mad red. God damn. I believe it.
Heroin and drug delivery resulting in death.
I was charged with
Drug
burglary,
delivery
dwelling, and theft.
resulting
I was
in
charged with
death. Whoa.
And drug delivery resulting in death.
Bro, what the fuck? Plugged of the year, bro. Drug delivery resultant in death.
I was charged with burglary of a dwelling and theft.
I was trying.
Burglary and theft. He's not built like a burglar. Like, this big ass guy walking into your crib, bro. It's gonna make every fucking squeak noise. You're gonna bump into everything.
Charged with organized fraud and grand theft.
Organized fraud and grand theft. This old head. It's not serious.
Was charged with the RICO for armed robberies.
Hey, yo, good thing I kept them there. He was charged for RICO for armed robberies, bro.
And more.
I was charged with conspiracy to trafficking, and RICO for
Yeah, I was right on him too. God damn. Where you go for trafficking? Okay.
cannabis.
I was charged with aggravated assault, attempted murder on a witness, murder, conspiracy, and gun charge.
Brody. Hey, yo. I'm over here trying to help my brother out. And this this nigga this nigga said murder, bro. He was charged for murder. Attempted murder on the witness. So first you're charged for the murder and attempted murder on the witness. Like, what the fuck?
You got to go, Pop. At least serious. You got to go down to the end.
Switch
He's got to go all the way
Switch
to
with
the
her.
end.
She's got to go up there.
I think she.
He was charged for trafficking and RICO. Well, RICO, they could say anything nowadays for RICO. But trafficking, he said trafficking and drug trafficking. So that's low-key serious. Like, don't put him all the way down there, bro.
She should go second
Yeah.
because her crime injured someone. I think you should go third.
My personal thought is this was an accident. Dude gets high or drunk, crashes, it results in an injury, which sucks. It's not an intent behind that. He wishes that day didn't happen. You'd
But
made
that's
a choice.
what I'm saying. That's least serious.
You made it, exactly. So
you
you're-
got to get back here.
I think you're back
Yeah,
over
you
here. I
gotta
think
come back
you,
here.
personally, if you take a gun or a weapon and try to rob someone, armed robbery is
Okay, yeah,
serious.
that's
That's
serious.
like you
That's
make the
intentional.
wrong move and dude's dead. So I think yours is a lot more thought out, bad idea. I think I'd put you over heroin.
Heroin.
Yeah, heroin, in my opinion, heroin's not a big deal. So I'm with you. I'm like, okay, drug people, you're down here.
I think what the intent, that is what criminal law should be based on. Willful behavior. Accidents, that's a different thing. Because you didn't like get behind the wheel of the car and said, today's the day I'm gonna hurt someone.
Right.
But if you think about serious, this could be an accident, but it's a really serious accident and 5 people get killed. An accident of a truck driver slamming, killing people. That's serious. Robbery,
what was
right?
yours?
Yeah.
Organized fraud.
Oh,
Organized
fraud.
fraud?
You're going down there. You're over after the guy in the black shirt. This is good right here.
So fraud, in my opinion, is worse than
Yes,
drugs. So
Yeah.
this girl's got to come in
Serious
front
though?
of this girl.
I'd agree with that.
You still belong in the front, like all the way up there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Someone
I
died.
still agree
you,
with that.
You need to go to number 1.
For real?
No, number 2. Yeah.
I agree with that.
Because
I
somebody-
wholeheartedly agree. You should not have been delivering drugs.
Okay, but what about all the times that I overdosed, but
You shouldn't
someone
have
was
bought the
there to
drugs.
Narcan me? Okay, so then you just admitted that my choice to use drugs was my choice.
It is a
And
choice,
therefore
but you
my responsibility.
I understand.
Yeah,
My
I
mother
don't
died of
know.
a drug overdose too. Hey, she shouldn't have been doing.
The fuck? Definitely don't know. Look at it based off when you called. You said 40? Damn. Yo, she about to cry.
Doing drugs.
She about
I
to
think
cry.
that your crime is terrible. Like you shouldn't have been selling drugs. So I think you belong in number 2.
So you think drugs are a serious crime?
I do.
Okay, that's just.
See, this is a thing that like they should have made clear, because what you consider as serious is like is opinion. Some of the craziest shit, like people that did some murder, crazy ass shit, right? Won't consider, most of these shit serious, but the moment you say like, oh, someone killed a dog, you're like, what, bro? That's crazy. That's worse than what I did. And it's like, really, nigga? Really?
About how we grade seriousness. Drugs to me is not serious, so I think opposite.
Same.
Robberies, guns, murders, all that kind of stuff, a little bit hard. That's serious.
Her choices killed someone.
No, when autonomous adults consent to the risk in the behavior they are engaging in. And under that, I would actually be less serious than him because the person he hit did not consent to the risk.
Bro, she was just backing him up, but now that she's in the heat, she's throwing shit on him. Crazy.
They were out walking or driving their car. They weren't engaging in a dangerous behavior.
I'm with you 100%. And fraud, that's way worse than
Yeah, it is.
I'm
I think it's
willfully
a
going to
switch.
get drugs.
Yeah, I think this is switch. I think this
I
is
don't,
switch.
I
Two
don't
ladies.
agree with that.
Yeah, but you guys are drugs are just drugs,
I
man.
agree with
This
that.
is switch.
Every
yeah.
drug should be legal. I don't care about fentanyl should be legal.
If
Every
people,
drug.
if people
It's a
could get
choice.
He said, I don't care. Fentanyl should be legal. Hey, yo, this old head. What was you saying?
fentanyl from a pharmacy, they wouldn't die because they would be
Right.
able to dose. Fentanyl is in every hospital every single day. And people don't overdose and die from fentanyl in a hospital. Why is that? Because people know their dose. You can be precise. The issue why people die from drugs is drug prohibition. That's it.
I know that. To me, it's not serious. It's a choice by everybody involved. Obvious, the guys who used violence in any one way or another, it's serious. So I think this is pretty looking good.
For
So
real,
I would put
bro.
all drug crimes as
I'm
really
over here.
serious.
I was over here trying to back him up, back the black guy up, you know, because nowadays people already assume we're criminals, bro. People already assume we're fucked up. I'm trying to back him up, give him a little benefit of the doubt type shit. And this nigga fucking murdered someone and fucking attempted to kill the witness. What the fuck, bro? Like,
Then accidents of whatever kind, even if they resulted in injury or death, then willful behaviors that are like nonviolent that didn't hurt someone.
Your
like
drug distribution wasn't willful?
this
What you want. But it's a choice. Everybody has choices, man. You got to someday say, hey, fuck it, I fucked up. And change if you want to. If you don't want to change, that's your own business, you know? But you can do that, is what I'm getting at.
each ex-con can now share their personal story related to the crime that they were charged with. They were still not allowed to disclose their.
When I was a kid, I was, a little street dealer. I moved up, and I wound up moving to Florida, and it was closer to Colombia and Jamaica. My main thing was to figure out how to get cannabis from there to here. And I wound up, doing a couple little airplane deals, then big boats, and then bigger airplanes, and it just wound up just getting completely out of hand, It was
Bro, this nigga was a big boss. What the fuck? He's trying to make it seem like it was some light shit. He did planes and boat exchanges, bro. What the fuck?
nonstop
For how
for
long?
years and years, hundreds of thousands of pounds of cannabis, actually. And then, I got arrested. I went away for a couple of years and got out, and then got arrested again. I
Hey,
was set
yo.
up by a friend of mine. He had owed me some money for an airplane that he had stolen from me and crashed. And that's how he put it together with me to get me into doing it, because I told him like 4 or 5 times, no, I don't want to do that. No, I'm done with that. 3 years in prison was enough for me, He kept hounding at me, and I wound up borrowing some money from some people that I shouldn't have.
Bro, why is that always a story for fucking mob boss, bro? Like, I wind up borrowing money from some people I shouldn't have. Like, this nigga life is a movie.
When they wanted it back, that's when he got me to conspire with him. A reverse sting is what they called it. Where the
It's law enforcement offers. Bro,
Police set
that's
you up.
tough.
and that's when they had a hold on me real good. I
Yeah.
made all my time in prison good. I didn't waste any time with anything that I did in there. I tried to stay positive all the time I was in there. I tried to help as many people as I could, especially youngsters, that I would try to get them out of what they were doing.
So when I
All right,
was
so his was just cannabis. All right, so that's not bad. Because before they say trafficking and drug trafficking, so I thought he was like trafficking like people and shit like that.
18. I had just gotten prescribed Xanax that day.
It's always Xanax,
so
bro.
I ended up taking 15, and I had gone to sleep and then woken up early in the morning to drop off my friend at his house. When we pulled up to the first stoplight, I actually fell asleep, and he had woken me up and asked me like if I wanted him to drive, and I told him no, I'm good, I can drive, I'm perfectly fine. Probably
Bro, what's up with people that's on drugs? What's up with niggas that's on drugs that think like, nah, bro, I'm good. Like, that
no
shit
less
is
than,
crazy
like,
to
a
me,
minute or
bro.
two later, I was going down a hill and I hit a tree and flipped my car.
Damn.
We were both not injured from the car accident, but he ended up getting an injury from kicking out my windshield. He had scratched up his entire leg, had to get stitches on his leg, and that's why it was an injury with a DUI with injury.
So my best friend and I, we both got into OxyContin, and then they cracked down on OxyContin prescribing, so all of a sudden it was like $100 a pill, and people were scrambling, and we switched to black tar heroin. And you know, it took a few years before I actually got like real bad in addiction. Like both he and I, we wanted a better life. Like we didn't want that, but addiction is hell, you know? And in that time, my friend Justin, he was going to jail and he got out. He was trying to do the recovery thing, but he just couldn't manage it. So within a couple months, he relapsed, and he texted his drug dealer to deliver him a gram. And on the way to deliver it, his drug dealer got a flat tire. And he knew that I lived with the drug dealer. And so that night, he was gonna be dope sick, and he had to go to work in the morning, or else he's gonna violate his parole. And so he texted me asking if I could middleman a gram. And I did. He came over to my apartment. I asked if he wanted to stay and hang out, and he said, no, I gotta work in the morning. And he left. And because he was right outside of Multnomah County on the Washington County line, he overdosed and died that night alone in his bedroom. And Washington County at that time was treating overdoses like murder. And so they raided my apartment the next day and charged me with drug delivery resulting in death for my best friend's death, and against the wishes of his family, who repeatedly tried to get them to drop the case. You know, they always say like, oh, but what about the victim? So in this case, his mom was listed as my victim, and she's going to court opposing the prosecution and writing a letter on my behalf at sentencing. But victims' voices only matter when they align with the punitive interests of the prosecution. So Justin was
Damn, she really read the whole case. But like, that's crazy, bro. Addiction is like some shit where it's like, damn, even when you like recover, you can still relapse. Like, it's like so crazy. Some shit you really gotta watch out for. Like, go easy on certain shit. Like, damn.
When I
let's
was
see her
18,
story.
I was living on my own. I had a 2-year-old daughter. And I was approached by my sister, and she told me that she had an opportunity for me to make some money. I would get paid $10,000 for every $40,000 that I
Bro, that sound like scamming 101. Hey, yo, bro, I have an opportunity for us to make a lot of money, bro. A lot. You down, bro? Don't ask no questions. You down?
would withdraw from the bank. I agreed because I was naive. What I had to do was open up a bank account, and in turn, she gave it to the people that she was working with. They added my information to a millionaire's account, and they were transferring money from his account into my solo
said this
account. I
while
found
low
out
school got a
afterward. I didn't know
son.
how the money actually got in my account before this. And when we got there, I was instructed to
Bro, not gonna lie, she is describing basic scams, bro. the fact that she fell for this as a grown-ass woman is like questionable.
At the first bank to take out less than $10,000 so that the red flags don't go up. There was 2 men, and they were the drivers driving me and my sister. I also had my 2-year-old daughter with me. At this point, I didn't even know I was committing a crime.
Yo.
We made it to the as soon as I left the bank, I gave the money to the guys. At the third bank, I go in and I go to the teller. I give her my ID, and I gave her another slip to take out money. And I knew right away something was wrong. I saw her reach under the desk, which I'm guessing that's when she pressed the button and she alerted the police. When the bank was swarmed with police officers, I automatically knew that it was for me. Like, I felt it. And I got on the phone, I called my sister right away, which she was right outside with the guys in the car. And they left. They left me at the bank.
They left her at the bank. Mind you, her daughter was there. Bro. Yo, you know what? She is better off in there, bro. Not gonna hold you. She fell for the dumbest shit in the book. And I think she gonna fall for some dumb shit again, bro. Some people, I ain't gonna hold you. Some people are just like so gullible that they need like extra care, like extra watch, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. She was just better off there. Bro. Yeah. Yeah, bro.
It's completely
I'm
alone,
ready
2 hours
for
away from
this
home
whole
to
murder
where I was
shit,
at.
bro.
I was 18 years old.
She was bro, and the fact that she's trying to like give us reasons so we can like, you know, feel some type, you know, like feel bad or like be like, oh, you know, it was okay. Bro, you was 18 years old. And basically your family members, your own family members fucking scammed the fuck out of you because they know you was gullible as shit. You was going to fall for that shit, bro.
So that night I went to jail, and I had a $10,000 bond, and I was bonded out by the guys, but a couple days later, they were knocking at my door. Come to find out, they were trying to harm me because they thought that I had, you know, like given them away, even though nobody else got arrested. I was the only one ever charged for the crime. It was
Damn,
a
did
huge,
you start yet? Did you start your next?
organized fraud ring. They had over 55 victims, $1.something million was stolen. And I was also a victim because I had no idea what was going on behind the scenes. I was just told to open up a bank account. So at the end, I was charged with organized fraud. It was a white-collar crime and grand theft.
I started getting in trouble as a younger kid. 9 years old was my first charge, and they tried to take me to detention. And
Bro, you know what's so crazy? They'd be like, you don't know how the story happened. Maybe when you hear the story, you might feel a little remorse for these criminals and shit like that. Not gonna hold you. Her story didn't feel no remorse. You're gullible. You're dumb. The only person's story I felt some type of way for was the DUI guy and the girl with the whole druggy shit. The old head, nigga, you was doing a boss level fucking like trafficking, bro. Like the fuck?
it didn't work because you had to be 10. So from the time I hit 10 through 18, I did a decent little chunk here and there. From detention, 16, I got put on state's custody. That's when I started doing drugs. I broke my wrist snowboarding at 16 years old and got addicted to pain pills. So from 16 basically till 18 through high school, I was addicted to heroin and opiates. It was constant drug tests, kept getting dirty UAs. I couldn't stay clean and sober. It was just unfamiliar for me. Strangely enough,
how the
I
fuck
have a
did he
scar on
get
my
up
right
there?
arm, if you may be able to see it. I
Where's
was
the
one of the
parents
first
at?
people to get sentenced to get an opiate blocker installed in my arm. 19 years old. I
These
robbed
people
my
smaller
drug
than that.
dealer's
That's
house.
crazy.
Nothing was exciting in the safe, unfortunately, but that was the crime that I had committed. Was burglary of a dwelling and theft. And at 19 years old, they sentenced me to prison for burglary of a dwelling and theft. Not the amount of time. But yeah, those were my original charges, but it was heavily drug related leading up to that.
Oh, I started young. I started in organized crime at 12, moved up, went to the service, then I got out, then I ended up being the
Wait,
biggest
ask
jewel robber in the
again?
United States. Robbed 15 to 18 million. I was hooked up with organized crime. So, but when I got
Hear me?
arrested, I got
What was the
arrested with
question?
helicopters, and it was fed because the state I had the mayor in my pocket, and we had the whole town who couldn't touch us. These were daytime robberies. I would go into the store, I would tie everybody up. I was, a professional. Knew who was coming, who was going. The cops were coming, everything. The people we had, boom, team, take them down, boom, tag. We never gagged anyone because we don't want to murder anybody because if they puke, they die. So we didn't do that. So after, we got him in there. I mean, it was a robbery. I had dynamite and everything, but thank God we didn't use it because we were going to kidnap somebody. But we didn't because that's no statute of limitation on that crime. And then even crazier, after that, I go away for not telling. So when I go away, while I'm in there, I get charged with another crime for protecting somebody. And then after that, got out, been all over.
Phew, that conversation was so interesting. It reminds me of that unfortunate time that Billy ran his unicycle into an open.
Well, I was a teenager. I got into the drug game early, about.
Alright. We finally about to hear the black guy story. Oh man, bro. Please have a valid reason, bro. Cause he's making us look bad. But he don't look like he did this shit, bro. He look calm, bro. Alright. I'm ready. You ready? You ready to hear this story? Oh, you don't care? How about this? So rude. Take your exam.
15, 16 years old. I lived with my mom. I had 4 sisters. I'm the only boy. Well, I watched my mom struggle all her life, trying to take care of 5 kids by herself. So when I was in the streets hanging out, the drug.
What? What you just said about Scorpios?
Drug game was easy. We just stand in the corner hanging out. So I'm hanging out with him, but I ain't making no money. So I decided I'm gonna start hustling along with him. And then we started hustling, we started making money, and we started getting good at it. And we just got more into the game, from weed to serving cakes, cocaine, then crack. So with that came a lot of altercations, a lot of fights, a lot of arguments. A month after I got out of prison, I got locked up for a drug case previously. Then I bailed myself out. Then when my friends got murdered. When he got murdered, I didn't get no therapy for it, nothing like that. So I was kind of traumatized by it. And I was angry, I was hurt. And I had a mindset of that nobody else in my friends would get killed, or my family. So I was dealing with that kind of issue. And then we got into another issue with some other guys at a skating ring where we got into a shootout. I wound up killing one of the guys who was shooting at us. And was on a run for 3 weeks. Then I got locked up. And when I got locked up, I was charged with.
Oh my God. So it was a shootout. He killed one of the guys, and he was on a run for 3 weeks. Bro, off the rip, bro, this nigga was not helping his own case, bro. Nigga was on a run for 3 weeks, bro. At least if you had stayed, you could have said some shit about self-defense. Lawyer, tell me. What do you think? If he had stayed, could he have gotten away with, a defense, he's defended himself type shit when he's cooked? Oh man, bro, he's cooked. Damn.
Four charges that they gave us, the 5 charges, and then I was sent to jail at 19 years old.
Nigga said 19 years old, nigga, you're still an adult, bro. We not about to feel any less.
Okay,
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna say I'm gonna switch Zane. Yeah, y'all too. Y'all switch. Y'all too. That kind of good. Good. The car accident was just him being intoxicated. This scratch on his front leg, something that he kind of inflicted on himself trying to get out. So I don't think he was responsible for that, but he got charged for it.
I could make the argument with these two still, because there was a death involved. You kind of knew something was fishy, obviously. Nobody just gives people 10 grand. And yours was not willfully like, hey, I want to hurt my best friend. Obviously, no, but the result was your best friend died.
I would actually switch these two down here because the guy you shot was just as likely to have shot you. And there wasn't enough money to come into your community and alleviate poverty, but there was enough money to put you in prison for I don't know how long. So there's unlimited funds.
She is cooking. She is cooking. She is cooking. She is cooking.
To lock people up, but not enough funds to lift people up. But just like whether you were the victim or the perpetrator that day was a coin toss. This gentleman traumatized I don't know how many people for the life, especially in
Damn.
these.
Bro, all right. So my main question about the whole, is it the environment or the person? Because at the end of the day, there are good people coming from the worst environment. So you can't always blame the environment that you're in. There are multiple people that's making it out of the environment. So you can't say, oh, this was the card I was dealt, so I had to play it. My whole question is like, do you think criminals like that's coming from a bad environment should have like a more lenient charge because of the environment that they're in compared to criminal that's coming from, a good environment? Or YouTube?
Particular circumstances where the guy you killed was sort of consenting to the risk, he was shooting at you, right? I would put you at the front.
Interesting argument.
I agree with that. Yeah, I agree because it was self-defense and he tied people up, and that is traumatizing.
I didn't hurt anybody during a robbery.
You did.
It's our opinion. It's our opinion. You did.
Bro, this guy's really trying to explain himself. Alright, that's the end of that. You said I didn't really hurt anybody though. What, bro? Like, what the fuck? Bro.
Hey, can you get my undertale?
You put deodorant
And it's
down there.
and it's so bad
It's
because
not just
like
deodorant.
I feel
it's
like
native whole body deodorant.
I would
there are
put you
people like that in real life where like they do a crime, but they always blame it on society or always be like, it's not as bad as y'all are making it seem. And like, nah, bro. We're not making it seem anything. It is what it is, bro. Outro and then be out. I'm gonna do the outro and then be out. Yo, it's Bailey. Thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you have any recommendation of music or anything, videos, beats, anything, yours, somebody else's that you want me to react to, just let me know. Write it in the comments somewhere, and I'll look at it and react to it. Don't forget to follow my other social medias. I do different things on each. YouTube is for the highlights of my Twitch. And Twitch, I do live reaction to music videos, any type of videos, whatever. I also play games on there. My TikTok is for like, funny shit, regular shit, things that just pop up in my head and I want to say it. My Instagram is for my personal training, any kind of workout. You will see some workout videos if you want to chat about like dieting and whatnot. If you need a personal trainer, that's where you can reach me at. I also make music, so I'm on SoundCloud, Spotify, iTunes, Amazon Music, Shazam, anywhere there's music, you can find me. Just look for my name. It's Bailey, and I'll be there. I do have some new shit coming up, so be on the lookout for that. I mostly make love songs, struggle songs, melody shit. That's my main focus. I'm not a rapper like that. That's pretty much everything. Don't forget to subscribe. Follow my Twitch too. Like, comment, all that. There's more to come. I'm trying to hit that 100 followers on Twitch by May, so we can really get shit booming. Also 100 subscriber on YouTube, then we can really get popping. All right, that is pretty much it, and I am out.